Hello friends, it's me Karen and welcome to today's video. Today I'm in Cleveland and I've come to the Pioneer Cemetery in Cleveland. This is in Lisa Street in Cleveland. Now this was also known as the number 1 cemetery, or the number 1 Pioneer Cemetery, or the Pioneer Cemetery. So it was established in 1860 and there are a few burials here. Now it is a park, and I'll just scan around and I'll just show you a little bit. This is the little plaque here and the monument, the little fence. So it's actually a park now. It's got a kids playground and it's surrounded by residential houses. So it's in the middle of a residential area now. And that's Lisa Street up there where you come in. So it's a no-through road. But it is a beautiful park. Okay, so I've got some notes here which I will read. Okay, so it's the Cleveland Pioneer Cemetery. This is a heritage-listed cemetery at Lisa Street, Cleveland, in the city of Redlands. It is also known as Cleveland number 1 Pioneer Cemetery. It was added to the Queensland Heritage Register on the 18th of September 2009. So I hope you can hear me. It is a little bit breezy and there are a lot of birds around, and there is traffic noise in the background as well. But I've got some little history notes here from my research, so I'll read that. So it's centred in Cleveland. The area, which was to later become Redland Shire, was one of the earliest areas in the Queensland to be opened to free settlement following the closure of the Moreton Bay Penal Settlement in 1842. Its location is on the shores of Moreton Bay in the Moreton Bay district. Cleveland was declared a township in December 1850. Okay, also it's got here the site for the first cemetery in Cleveland was surveyed by R. Rawnsley in December 1858. Okay, so there are about a dozen people buried in this cemetery here, or in this parkland, but they don't know if they've actually been transferred to the Cleveland Cemetery. It doesn't look like they are, so they're actually still buried here, but they decided to make it into a park. So I will read a little bit here. So it's got here Redlands Heritage Pioneer Cemetery 1860. Amongst those buried in the first cemetery is Sydney Arthur Lyons from 1817 to 1861, who was often called the father of the Queensland press. The cemetery is the last resting place of many prominent Queenslanders and pioneering residents. Okay, there is a plaque here and there are some names. It's a bit hard to read, so I do have some notes here of the names, which I'll just turn that over. Okay, so buried in here is Bridget Clary, died 2nd of May 1860, she was a child. Emily or Amelia Hobbs, died 28th of July 1860. Arthur Sidney Lyon, died 22nd of October 1861. He was a journalist and editor. William Henry Sheron, died 11th of November 1864. He was a child. George Sheron, died 9th of February 1865. Robert Hamilton died 11th of April 1869. Henry Bottomley, he was a carpenter, unknown date as to when he died. John Dawson, unknown date as to when he died. J. Neal, he was a fisherman, and an unknown date of when he died. William Ray, also unknown date, publican, and he was the Brighton Hotel Cleveland publican. Andrew Wellen, unknown date of death, and he was a blacksmith. Okay, so this is the Pioneer Cemetery, and there are still burials under the park here. So I'll just scan back around. And then they decided to use the Cleveland Cemetery, which is in use as of today, which is in Russell Street. It's on the corner of Russell and Clark Street. Okay, just a little quick one today. This is the Pioneer Cemetery in Cleveland, established around 1860. Okay, time to go, my friends. Give me a thumbs up. Just a very quick one today. Pioneer Cemetery in Cleveland. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.